Yep. What's happening, people? All right, I can see the, I guess I'm on the Jupiter Coyote Facebook page. Wonderful Wednesday 7. Appreciate you guys being in here. So I've got the thread going on my phone, and I'm on the Coyote Facebook page. You can see it on mine. You can see it on Twitch, Coyote YouTube page, and where else? Somewhere else probably. Those four, then this one. No, it's at 4 places, so take your pick. But I'm going to be following the thread along here on the Coyote page. So if you want to chime in, if you want to get on the thread, by all means do, and that's the one you need to be on. So Clint, how you doing, man? Laura, Brian, Chris, see all you guys. The diehards, we got the diehards in here. Clay's in here. Patrick Guy's in here. All right. Puddin', happy birthday, Puddin'. It's Puddin's birthday today, man. So I gonna do a song for Puddin', for sure. And I'm gonna do a bunch of new stuff tonight too, man. I'm gonna try out some brand new ones on you guys. So Wonderful Wednesday 7. We hadn't done one in a while. Myron and I have been back on the road. Band's been back on the road playing, so I hadn't had much chance to do a lot of these. I do want to keep doing them. So I appreciate you. Bruce Worley's in here, man. I know you've had a hellacious week. Joe Bowers. Look, I know every one of y'all. Okay, good-hearted Captain Sergeant Major Colonel Nick is sponsoring the show, Jersey Mike. So we got some questions tonight. If you want to win the free gift cards, you know what to do. You just got to get the right answer. So you might win something. You never know on these things. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's getting close to kickoff time. It's all the diehards in here anyway. It's hey, Lori's in here. Michael's in here. Keith's in here. I know every one of y'all. Cool. Feel free to share it. If you want to share it with all your Facebook friends or YouTube or wherever you're watching it, go ahead and do it. You know, they might win something. It's a Wonderful Wednesday 7. All right, man. I'm going to get in the frame of mind here. I'm going to play a brand new song right out of the gate. Brand new. It's called Mile Marker 6. I just wrote this song. I just finished it the other night. And I actually finished the lyrics this morning at about 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have the last verse written, which I didn't know I needed to have written until at 5 o'clock in the morning when I woke up out of bed and wrote it. So we had a big Patreon throwdown at Clay's place down there in Oconee, Georgia. Man, what a great time it was. It was just such a unique experience. I had this idea for mile marker 6. I said, I'm gonna write a song about that, man, and I'll try not to mess it up, man. But I want to play it for y'all. Brand new, man. No one's ever heard it. Bells ring Sunday morn, where the cherry blossoms bloom on the fall-line freeway. Summertime in June, and 2 o'clock the wind dry, and the Georgia sun won't cry. Hearts on Buffalo Creek, still no tears from the sky. it sticks. Fall brings on the woods more. My marker says, so the river turns, and still a time it takes. Throw off your burden coat. My marker says, and I don't even care where I end up anymore. Worry won't close any book or open any door. See it plain as day. You feel it rise as rain. You lose 1 or 2 steps every 3 you gain. And maybe time will mend a break you can't fix. Silver lining, my marker says, and I don't even care where I end up anymore. Worry won't close any book or open any door. Here you go, Clay. Mile marker 6. I think when old Johnny Meyer plays some slide to that, that could be really killer. Clay song. Yeah, man. What do you think, Bruce? You like that one? Bruce says, freaking awesome song, man. Well, all right. Yeah, you know, I told you I don't write them, I just receive them. Something about going down the Fall Line Freeway. I don't know what it is about that there's some weird vortex in that place that I don't know, man. Just all these songs have been flying now. They wrote Soldier On and Hungry Ghost and this one. Something's going on down there. I don't know what it is, man. I just got to get myself in the right place. But, man, that song packs, there's a lot of stuff packed in that, you know. And I think that whole weekend inspired, I know that whole weekend inspired, it's about that place. You know, it's the kind of place that you can go and just unwind and just leave all the bullshit out, man. It's just, you know, it's just the friendships and the fellowship and the music and the fun we had and nature and, man, the critters and just being out there. And he's got they must have 600-700 acres down there, Clay does, and his family. And I don't know, it just came, you know, this is what it's about taking time and being still enough to sit in those places where you can enjoy them, because we know our time's ticking, man. You know, that I always thought about all this, but I think about it even more now with that dang stroke almost killed my ass. Boy, you seeing all this stuff coming out too, guys, about all the stuff from the shots, people having all kinds of side effects and problems with it. Whew, telling you, man. About killed me. I'm glad to be here. So we're going to do that thing every year at Clay's house, and it's for patrons. You got to be in the Patreon group to do these. I'm going to make a whole announcement on that in a minute, but I just thought it was a beautiful song. I'd had that piece of music, and John and I just recently, I told you I always write the music first, and I'd been sitting there playing at these house shows, and Meyer's doing some killer stuff to it. It's real, you know, real sparse like that, and I don't know. Lyrics I just wrote it, just cranked it right out, man. And it's all real. It's all that stuff's there, man. You guys have been around down that area know. All right, blah blah blah. Clay's song. That'll be the pseudo pen name will be Clay's tune, but it's called Mile Marker 6. And if you know what Mile Marker 6 is, then you know. So you're in the know. All right. Let's see here. Jersey Mike's Cap Nick is sponsoring tonight, so I want to go ahead first. Somebody wants to win a gift card. Here you go. Get on your thinking cap, because here's the first question. Wonderful Wednesday 7. Wow. What was the first frat house we played at? Where was it? Who was it and where was it? The very first fraternity house we ever played. Might have been one of our first gigs. It was one of the first couple of it. Wasn't the first one. Let's see who gets this. For some free Jersey Mike's. Puddin's in here. Puddin's got a birthday today. Puddin, you need to win something, man. Come on, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, Puddin. Who wants some subs? There's the good-hearted Nick. Hey, y'all want to see something cool while y'all are chiming in to see who won this? Nick. Nick is such a good dude. Nick's got a buddy that makes these custom guitar straps. He sent me one today. Look at this. It's got the Coyote logo sewed in it. Leather. It's not quite long enough. I'm going to have to use the thing on the end to make it. It needs to be about an inch longer for my tall butt. But I'm going to put this on my Gidjo or guitar, one of them. Thanks, Nick. I got it. Very cool. I've got my own customized logo guitar strap. Now, I'm a big deal. But that just to show you what, you know, Nick just doesn't send gift cards. He sends, you know, custom-made guitar straps. Just the kind of dude he is. Good-hearted Captain Nick. All right, so I wanted to do that first one for you. I wanted to play that for Clay, because Clay's a good dude and a guitar picker, and he's so nice to share that place with us and let us all come down there and hang out on his place. So if you're not in my Patreon membership, you better get in that. There's going to be more of these. There's going to be one at Deerwood. There's going to be one at Jekyll Island. There's going to be one in Oconee. And if you ain't in the club, you don't get to go. So you have been warned. All right, did anybody win? No, it wasn't at Wofford. Where was the first fraternity party that we ever played? You got to go back before Coyote. Oh, Sandy, no, close. So close, but yet, matter of fact, you could throw a rock from that, Sandy, to where we actually played. You guys are bouncing all around it. I give you a hint. Matt Trevitt was actually in that fraternity. come on, y'all. Come on, you bunch of goofballs. All right. Chris, I know you're in here, and it was so good to see Paige and Bennett and Jackson at the Windjammer show, and all you guys, and your mom came out. The whole Lee crowd was there, man. And I'm gonna play this one. I'm playing a lot of new songs tonight, so y'all bear with me. But I want to do this one for Trip. I didn't do it. I did Chip the other night at the Jammer, and I know he liked this one. So I want to play this one for him. I can get comfortable. Wake to wake on, true nature is born. You are not forsaken, fragmented or torn. Where the occurrence, ethereal and form, you find your inner essence at the edge of your storm. Logic will fail to solve your feelings, chasing your tail. Your happiness is fleeting. Just a window with the formless. Just a window with the formless. Just a window to the formless. Just a window to the formless. Can you hear it delicate sound, fragrant realm of spirit, one consciousness unbound. That's a tune called Awaken. I'll get around to recording that one eventually. One of these days. Well, I'll sure do it. I sure will. Alright, so did anybody get the first question? Allison's in here. Paige is in here. Hey, Paige. Just played that one for old Trip. He loved that song, man. He was a careful listener is what I called him, not the casual listener. That dude, man, he picked apart all kinds of stuff. He was a good sounding board. All right, Captain Nick. Did anybody win that one? I don't know if anybody won it or not. I'll go back through the feed with noise and we'll make sure whoever got the correct answer first will win the free Jersey mics. That question was what was the first frat house we ever played? Where was it and who was it? You guys are bouncing all around it. Surely somebody got that. All right, well, while we're doing that one, I'll play you another one. I don't know if Paul Flatt's in here, but Paul loves this song. This is another one I want to re-record. This was on my solo record, one of them, called More Than Folklore. And Myra and I have been playing it for years now, and I just want to redo it. It'll come out. Those solo records I made, y'all, were really just demos. They were. I was just trying to figure out how to use recording software, and there's drum loops and machines and stuff. And I mean, not the whole band, the real thing. I was just goofing around, playing all the parts, trying to figure out what the hell I was doing on this digital workstation. So some of those songs need to be redone. They really do. And this one right here, which is one of Paul's favorites, called "Steppin' the Drag." I definitely want to redo this song, man. It was loosely based on a ghost story a friend of mine's dad used to tell us when we were kids. But it's really about forgiveness. It's about going through our whole life and, never letting stuff go, never letting the petty stuff go, never letting the serious stuff go either, man. You can quietly forgive. You don't have to make a big spectacle out of it. It's really for you, man. But it's a good tune. Mean old man with the walking cane lost his foot underneath the train. He was just a boy. Bitter soul with no love in his coat. Broken life is all in that sack that he totes. Even when I open wide when you're sleeping, you don't talk about the places that he's been. Once feared by children, now they're all men. Now they're all men. Step and drag, burlap on his back, makes his way further down the tracks, further down the tracks. Even when I open wide when you're sleeping, He's gonna carry all that anger to his grave. Curse Mother Nature on his dying day, and he never forgave. Keep one eye open wide when you're sleeping. 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 Step of the drag. There you go. Old Paul Flat at the Flat Family Farm. If you're in here, that song is for you, my man. I know you like that song. It's a great ukulele song. So Paul can sit in and play the ukulele with us. All right. Well, let's see. All right, I see Lori's in here. Lori always gets a song. Charlie gets mad. Well, we'll play one for you, Charlie, and one for Lori. Lori likes this song. This is Lori's song. I'm going to just start calling these songs after you, like Clay's song and Lori's song and Allison's song, Brian's song. Brian's song, there's a Brian song. That was a movie. Y'all remember that about Gale Sayers and Brian Piccolo, the Chicago Bear, and his buddy died of cancer. Y'all remember that story? Maybe you don't. You got to be old as dirt like me to remember that. I don't want to forget all these questions we're moving around. I'll tell you what, before I get too flapping my jaws, let's move on to question number 2 from the good-hearted Colonel Nick. Colonel Nick, man, is nice enough to give away these free Jersey Mike's gift cards. Nick's got about 300 of these stores open now. 3, actually, but he's got a lot of them. So he's kind enough to sponsor these shows and send people out cards if you win. So here we go. We got some big shows coming up. So before I get to the question, we'll plug some shows. August 28th, Montgomery, Alabama. Alabama, not Greenbow, Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama, home of Hank Williams. That's right, man. We're going to be playing with Robert Earl Keen and Cedric Burnside for the Hog Days Festival. That got canned because of COVID a year ago. It's back. Robert Earl is on it. Cedric's on it. We're on it. It's going to be a throwdown at the train station. Hog Days, Saturday, August 28th. Montgomery, Alabama, that is tied into the Children's Pediatric Cancer Research Center, too. So we raise it. What the heck was that? We raised a lot of money. There you go, stars. Thank you, Puddin'. We raised a lot of money for cancer research for children. So we're excited to be part of that anytime we can, not just hook up with guys and bands and musicians and players like that, but to do it for a cause like that. That's win, 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 win all the way around. So we're excited. Thank Ingy down there in Montgomery for bringing us back into play it. We're playing well. We're going to kill it. I'd love to get Cedric on stage with us, man. If I can get that cat out to he and Meyer to jam, we're going to turn him loose. Good player, cool cat. So you never know what's going to happen. Those kind of guys, those players are always welcome on our stage. You know how we are, man. Come on, man. You want to get in and jam? Let's go. So August 28th, Hog Days, Montgomery. Now, September 11th is in Savannah. I got to tell you about this now. Y'all, that's the one that got canned because of the monsoon that hit. It Coach's Corner in Savannah. So it's rebooked for September 11th. Oddly enough, that's the 20th anniversary of 9/11. So if you bought a ticket through my Patreon membership, you're good. All you got to just let me know you're coming, and I'll have your name on that list. You guys that have already paid for the last ones, y'all get into this one. If you bought a ticket through Eventbrite and you didn't get a refund, that should still work for this September 11th show. If you did not or get a ticket, or if you refunded, you need to get one. Now, they're going to let more in. They're not doing those 2-section things. I think they are going to have a VIP section, but the rest of it's going to be general admission. So you can just grab a ticket, get up front. That'll get more people in. We bring in big production and everything for that show, so there should be plenty of tickets at Eventbrite. Go get one now, September 11th. Gosh, man, I don't know what we may just have to have Meyer just play the Star Spangled Banner again that night, just out of sheer. Did y'all see that at the Windjammer? That was unbelievable, man. Dude went crazy. So there you go, Savannah, Georgia, Coach's Corner, September 11th. Be there or get left out in the rain. All right, now September 25 and 26, we got 2 back-to-back. First one here is on Saturday the 25th. I don't have any info up on this one yet, but it's part of Rocktoberfest in Spartanburg, South Carolina. And it's going to be at RJ Rockers in the parking lot, bands all day. It's tied into a craft beer festival Spartanburg's got going on. So not only is it Rocktoberfest, we got rained out on that last year, so Balk Night's putting us back in there again. This year we're going to do it. Other bands, don't know who's on the bill yet. We're headlining it. But it is going to be tied into a craft beer event, which is going to be really cool in downtown Spartanburg. So again, RJ Rockers, September 25th for Rocktoberfest. And the very next night, we head back to Atlanta from Tunes at Oakland Cemetery. They do a big concert series called Tunes from the Tombs. And we are playing with the legendary Wailers. That's right, like Bob Marley and the Wailers. So, man, was on my bucket list. Maybe Ziggy will show up. I don't know. It'd be cool to see. So if you're in Atlanta, you can get tickets to that now. They just went on sale. That's an all-day thing. They got rides, foods, vendors, all kinds of stuff out there. It's really an all-day cool festival-type vibe. And it's going to be Coyote and the original Wailers. Can't beat that with the whale. So there you go. That's what I want to tell you about. Now, question number 2. We got that show coming up in Mills River, July 31st. It's sold out, so I don't need to say anything about it. But as y'all that are coming know, John Felty is sitting in to play with us that night. John hasn't picked up a guitar and played with us in about 5 years. So Murph is going to be back all night playing, sitting in. So I thought I'd ask a question for some free Jersey mics. Where did John Felty graduate college? Where did he graduate? He bounced around because he played baseball in college. He was a very good athlete. Played running back on the football team, and he was a really good left-handed pitcher baseball player. Yep, he sure was. So I'll tell you, he played at State, he played at UNC Charlotte, and he finished. Where did he finish and graduate? Who's going to win it? Who wants some free Jersey mics? Jonathan Roberts is in here. Hey, Jim. No, man, it wasn't Lee's McCray. I can't believe you don't know this. Oh, Lord, help us all. Fieldy. Yeah, Fieldy, Chris. Where did he graduate college? What you doing, Fieldy? I hear you, Puddin'. I don't know who's playing on that. Big Sky would be killer, man. Big Sky Country. All right, while y'all are arguing over trying to figure, Appalachian State is incorrect. Okay, Joe Bowers is correct. Joe, I don't know if you are the first to get the answer, but you got the right answer. Western Carolina. Catamounts. He sure did. So if you're first, you win. If you're not, we'll find out who did. But Western Carolina is the correct answer. All right, now back to the Lori song. Playing a lot of laid-back songs now. Kind of in that mood. Has no friends. Another day round and bend, and the work is not a curse, but water for your thirst. So wait, just wait for grace. who finished next to last. I can't remember but raise a glass when all your mistakes leave you in life's wake. Just wait. Just waiting for grace. And the blind eye now sees, serving to remind me that everything will fall. The biggest things are small. So wait, just wait for grace. And you never all alone. Whatever road you're on, but you won't have to fight. Step to the right. Wait. Just wait for grace. Grace. There you go. All right. Let me tune this thing up to step. Now I'll try to play a couple more here. Appreciate all you guys being in here. All right, this song is getting ready to come out on the 23rd. Let's see if I can remember it. Fingers, man. dark. No sound but the hum of the fan. Light on the smoke alarm. Just waiting for the fire to begin. How the hell did I end up here? Once again I've had that dream. Cat bit me on the hand. Some things ain't what they seem. From your hand, throw it in the water deep, frantically clawing back to land. Power over you will keep. Been a long night of drinking, whiskey on my breath. Got one more in me, and one more left. 4 in the morning, I'm back at some motel. Nothing but a jailhouse tattoo of your name on my skin. Drunks keep drinking, girls they get younger, and all I can see now is the silver in my hair. 4,000 shows played, 2 million miles gone. Old Rand McNally took me everywhere, and it's a long road you're hoeing if you're plowing in stones behind an old tired mule. Miles to go, now you can sow your seed in springtime, but you won't reap them all alone. Won't be any flowers growing and your back, it is breaking like an immigrant in the railroad sun. It's been so long now, you just can't remember where the hell it is that you came from. Try to keep your faith alive, mend a broken dream. Didn't get what you wanted, so what? Got what you need. So take a long gaze at the heavens, catch a falling star, and for once in your life, enjoy where you are. 'Cause it's a long road you're going if you're plowing in stones behind an old tired mule. Miles to go. Now you can sow your seed in springtime, but you won't reap them all alone. Won't be any flowers growing round your headstone. Yes, it's a long road you're going if you're plowing in stones behind an old tired mule. Miles to go, but you can sow your seed in springtime, but you won't reap them all alone. Won't be any flowers growing round your headstone. Won't be any flowers growing round your headstone. Stones. Stones, stones, stones. We got to get around to recutting that one too at some point. All right, I got to do a song for Puddin'. It's Puddin's birthday, and I want to. Sarah told me to play this song for Puddin'. So, all right, Puddin'. I'm gonna do it for you, man. If I can remember it. It's like deep cut night. Wonderful Wednesday 7, sponsored by the good-hearted Captain Nick. Alright, I think I did this one on K-Put on the first fret. I haven't played this one in a while. Let's see how I did this one. Come on, Crambo. Come on. No, I think this was it. Pick. I'm gonna play this song for Puddin'. It's Puddin's birthday, and he and Sarah just went up to Deerwood, place where I grew up, my family's place. The dad just sold it. Got new owners. It's a killer place. I think we're going to do a Patreon destination weekend show at the Coyote Lodge there this spring, 2022. But Dusty and Sarah were just up there, and this song is all about that place. It's all about the old caretaker that lived there when I was a kid, and my granddad and my dad being stewards of that place. And it's Shorty was the old maintenance man, the old black maintenance man that came with the property when we bought it in 1966. And it's just kind of a song about your heroes. And since Dusty and Sarah were just up there and staying at the Bear Cabin, and y'all have been there and you've experienced it and you've met my dad, then I'm gonna play this one for your birthday, man. Happy birthday. Shorty was an old caretaker. He lived down on the knoll. Always had a can of peach snuff in his worn out overalls. Shorty didn't like talking and he rarely went to town. Said if you work with me you can tell your stories, but your shovel don't slow down, boy. Jack was a half-breed Comanche. He moved up from West Texas. He lived through 2 world wars, the Dust Bowl, and a Great Depression. He was early to rise and early to bed. He said success was food on the table and a roof over your head, boy. All these memories rolling down sugar loaf like a mountain waterfall pouring on my mind. It's more than folklore up on Sugarloaf. It feels just like a place the world left behind. And I can't say when the Beltway sold out the self-made man, an American made. But I can't say I'm almost certain awful fathers are spinning in their graves with Sitting Bull and Red Cloud. Got a father who works like a mule, little set in his ways. In his world there's only 2 colors, neither one is gray. For on 50 years he's been a steward of his land. So hard work ain't some kind of curse, but God's greatest gift to man, boy. And all these memories rolling down Sugarloaf like a mountain waterfall pouring on my mind. It's more than folklore up on Sugarloaf. It feels just like a place the world left behind. And all these memories rolling down Sugarloaf like a mountain waterfall pouring on my mind. It's more than folklore up on Sugarloaf. Feels just like a place the world left behind. Left behind. Left behind. Left behind. There you go, Puddin'. Happy birthday, man. Shorty. Oh, Shorty, man. Shorty was a trip. He gave me, I got to tell you, the first time, he and my crazy brother, Andy, man, Shorty always did, he always had peach snuff on him. You know, the kind that was in the old round cans, about that big round, about that big. He'd keep it in his overall pocket. And boy, he'd get that stuff. It's real powdery. I don't even know if he'd snort it or put it in his lip or what he'd do with it. But my brother, Andy, was absolutely fascinated with the snuff. So he kept badgering Shorty about what that was he was putting in his mouth. So finally Shorty said, well, here, you just try some of it. It's peach snuff. So my brother reached in that can, got him a big old pull of that peach snuff and put it in his mouth. Shoot, man, he turned green in about 2 minutes, hurling all over the darn place, puking. Shorty just laughing. Pretty funny. So Andy got a hold of peach snuff. He didn't like that stuff, man. Come on now, that doesn't sound right. All right. Something's out. There it is. Alright, that sounds pretty good. I tune because I care. I can't stand listening to it and get it all out. Messed up. It's no fun. This is a tune called Flowers. I'm playing a lot of deep cut and stuff I hadn't going to re-record or put on another Coyote record at some point. But somebody was asking me recently, what is that you say in this song? Mephistopheles. I said, what is that word? Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles was the demon in the book from Dr. Faustus. So somewhere in this dream, this is one of the few songs that I actually got up out of bed. I had this dream, and I got up. I don't usually do that, and I try to keep a book and pad next to the bed because these random ideas come flying in from all over, especially lyrical ones. At that time, I'm not playing, I'm just practicing with music all the time. So that's easy. And that always comes first. But these lyric things, man, I don't know where they come from. So one night I was sitting there, and I had this dream about what I really remember is that there were these giant locomotives stuck up in trees. It looked like a hurricane scene where a hurricane had gone through and blown everything completely off the map, junk, trash everywhere. And all the leaves and stuff were gone out of the trees except the big branches were left in some of the big trees. And these locomotives were like wedged in between the tree limbs, which is, you can't even imagine how big the trees would have to be and the weight of holding something like that. But that's what it was. And they were all torn up and upside down. There were several of them around, like with these old giant locomotives stuck in trees. And in the sky, there were these giant, like sawmill blades. If you've ever been to a sawmill and you see the size of some of those blades they cut these giant trees with, those things are 5 or 6 feet in diameter, or bigger, some of them. And these things were perpendicular or horizontal rather, to the ground. And they were flying, like this, like UFOs through the sky spinning. It was like a giant Chinese star, man, and a bunch of them zipping all over the place. So I woke up out of bed and I was like, golly, that's just incredibly, kind of unnerving. So I jotted down, there were locomotives in the trees and saw blades in the air. So if you want to know where that came from, this is where it came from. And then when I finished writing the song, I don't really know, I don't even really know what this one's all about, really. But the Mephistopheles line came in there too, and that was from the demon sitting at the crossroads where you're, I had a vision that instead of, asking you to play a guitar, so the devil asked me if I knew the difference between hope and despair. That was his question to me. I don't remember if I dreamed that part or not, but I wrote all this down, and he asked me if I knew the difference between hope and despair. So I don't remember much about it, but it seems like I do remember that part. He had a banjo in one hand and a crossbow hung over his back in the other. So you can't make stuff like that up. I dreamed it. That's where it came from.
Had a dream last night down that crossroad. Mephistopheles was there, banjo and crossbow. There were locomotives in the trees and saw blades in the air. And he asked if I knew difference between hope and despair. And I said, whoa, yeah. All the roads I travel, they seem so winding. And all the light that leads the way seems so blinding. There's no demon in the cellar, so open it to the light. And the stained glass will shimmer when those morning dove stained fly. And I said, whoa, yeah. And I see a little girl come out in the spring. She got flowers in her hair. She's a mother's man to me, so perfectly. Flowers in her hair, flowers in her hair. Like my father before, I'm a steward of the land. The Father up above, part of the master plan. And the brook runs underneath beneath. Mother Nature, she speaks, reminds me to keep simplicity. I said, whoa, yeah. And I see a little girl, mountain spring. She got flowers in her hair. She's a mother's man to me, so perfectly. Flowers in her hair. And I see a little boy, mountain spring. He's got a fishing pole in his hands. He's his father's man to me, so perfectly. He's got a fishing pole in his hands. Fishing pole in his hands. Flowers. Got a hair in the face. Alrighty. Question number 3, the good-hearted Colonel Captain Major Nick. Sergeant Nick. For some free jersey mics, put on your thinking caps. Who wants to win something? Who wants to win? You can find a reason to push the old lady down the stairs. You just don't do it. All right. Who wants to win? Who wants to win? All right. Patreon. I'm going to plug that one time here. Anybody in this thread, most of you guys are already in it. If you're not in that Patreon membership, get in it. You are going to miss out on these destination weekend concert shows. The Big Pig, which will now be called Mile Marker 6, from now on was the first one. There will be more. I'm working on 2 of them right now. We're going to move them around, too. They're not always going to be in the same place, except Clay's. We're going to do Clay's every year. We're going to move it to the fall when it's cooler. But I want to do one at Deerwood. If you want to see the place where I grew up that we used to have, it's called Deerwood Reserve. It's under new ownership. New owners are very cool people, and they've really kind of taken what my dad was doing there and sticking to it and making it a little nicer than what it was actually when I was running it. So the places are nicer and the property's just as beautiful as it ever was. So got the big Coyote Lodge there, and I want to do a Patreon destination weekend if I can work it out with Dion. To figure out how we're going to do it, I want y'all to take the whole place, and then John Meyer and I are going to play, and we'll get Trisman over there too for sure, and probably Burnside, his mandolin and accordion player. And we might even talk John Felty into coming over there if we can get him over there. And then we'll play Saturday night in the lodge. We'll make a weekend out of it, and then we'll put on a big show in the lodge for all the patrons. So if you're not in, all you got to do is just be in any level of it. You don't have to be in the top level. If you're just in it, you get a chance to go. You get a lot of perks in that thing, y'all. Ticket links first. Get all the WAV files and all the back stuff on all these songs. Everything I'm doing, basically, you really get to sit right up front and see how it's happening. But I want to stress these destination show weekend things because that is turning into be something spectacular where all of us are starting to congregate in these weekend music retreat things that are just, shoot, man. That's what I've been calling it the good stuff. So we're going to be doing one at Deerwood. There's going to be one Noise and I are talking about today, doing one in Jekyll Island. I'm working on that. There will be other places too. We're going to move them around. If you want to be part of that and you want to be part of the whole thing with what I'm doing with that, you got to get in that group to get invited. If you don't, you're going to miss out. And I don't want you to miss out. So there's the link. John will put it in there. Go sign up. All right. This is interesting, talking about John Felty. Questions. All right, this is kind of cool. What Major League Baseball team did John Felty's dad play for? That's right. He played in the big leagues. He sure did. That's where Johnny got to be such a dang good athlete and baseball player was from his dad, Murph. Murph played Major League Baseball. Who did he play for? To win some free jersey mics. Somebody's going to get that. Come on, man.
Nope, wasn't Boston. Nope. Nope, wasn't the Braves. Ah, Brooks Oliver is correct. Don't know if you were first, Brooks, but Murph played for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He sure did. And then he got drafted and he got called up to go into World War II. And he went and served in Europe in World War II. And he got some grenade shrapnel in his leg. Wiped him out for a while. He didn't have to come back, I think. He just got fixed up over there and stayed. He didn't even come home. But it ended his baseball career. Yeah, John's dad played for the Pirates.
Somebody's on the road, faith-based fuels running low. You're broken down, busted up at the end of a gravel road. It's like a country road in Texas, covered in gravel and oil. And it's so damn hot, you can feel your sweat boil. Yeah, it's time, it stands still at the end of the gravel road. Preacher stole your last quarter, and then he pitched it in the well. And he left you with a tray at the buffet of life's living hell. Yeah. So you think you're headed to purgatory? Yeah, right. Oh, man, you're already there. You got a pitchfork resting in your hands and a halo in your hair. Time, it stands still at the end of the gravel road. Sandwich sometimes. You're gonna eat it or starve. If you're lucky to live long enough, you get to show your scars. Yeah. And a man's gotta tend his territory. He keeps his head down to the stone. He keeps his powder dry. Words close to the bone. Yeah. In time, it stands still at the end of the gravel road. My shoes traveling down that gravel road, and I worn out the soul of my blues traveling down that gravel road. Calm buckets on the road. Ain't much further you can go. You're broken down, busted up at the end of a gravel road. Oh, just a few more miles away. When you get there, if you don't know what to say, just watch those trees, swallows fly, rest your soul, rebel bones lay. Yeah, in time, it stands still at the end of the gravel road. In time, it stands still at the end of the gravel road. In time, it stands still at the end of the gravel road. Puddin' on the road. Ain't much further you can go.
Paul Flat. Paul's in here. Paul, you missed your damn song. I played your song and you weren't in here. Oh well, jeez. Speaking of Paul, that is another place we need to do one of those Patreon camping weekends. His place is killer. Got a fine fishing hole. Cool place, man. See why you need to join. You people that aren't in it missing out. There's gonna be more of this going on, and you're gonna miss it. Cram on, cram on. Something's out. What is it? Is it D? Come on. Yep. My new tuner doesn't work. My new snark is questionable. A questionable snark. Oh yeah, just having fun now.
She used to drive a beat up pickup down around San Antonio, stealing the hearts of every guy in town, including the one I own. This sweet young thing, 17, is singing with the lovesick blues. Just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed picture sin, looking for someone to use. She's a lover and fighter, she's a wild bull rider, and I'm wondering why she left me such a long time ago. She's a hard and take all the love she needs. Well, I heard she got down in Beaumont, and she wound up in El Paso. She was tough as a boat, thin as a brown, and she could step to the Cotton Eye Joe. Well, if you run across a plate of cooking, slip and get her while you can. Before too long, she'll be good as gone, running with another man. She's a lover and fighter, she's a wild bull rider, and I'm wondering why she left me such a long time ago. She's a heartbreaker, she's a love taker. She'll break your heart and take all the love she needs. Yeah, she'll break your heart and take all the love she needs. I don't know where that song came from. It just jumped in my mind and it went crazy. All right. Captain Nick has asked me, I've got to do this song. If I don't do this one, he'll have a dang cow. I got to do this for Nick. His kids wanted to hear it, and they may already be in bed. But I gotta do a couple more here. Y'all want to hear a couple more? You ready to go to bed? I can quit now if y'all need to go get some sleep. I don't even know if I can remember this darn song. Yeah. Big grandma. There we go. All right. Y'all remember this one? days with occasional glimpse on the top of a mountain that puts it all in perspective somehow. Try not to forget your home place somehow. All in the balance of your time and space. Tiny water beetle was the first to cross the ocean and return with some fire in a bowl on his back. And the great bird with the wings skies the mountains from the valleys, and that is how it came to be somehow. Try not to forget your home place somehow. Oh, in the balance of your time and space. Let's see how's it go. Hindsight vision is always 20/20. My head is so hazy, so don't miss your turn. You can count all the stars on the canvas when you're sleeping. Make your wish when they decide to crash and burn. I'm in the balance of your time and space somehow. All in the balance of your time and space somehow. Try not to forget your humble place somehow. All in the balance of your time and space.
Boy, I hadn't played that one in a while. Heck no, man. Somehow that was on what was that album? Wax and Moon. All right. Got time to do y'all a couple more. I got to get up to standard tuning for this one. Captain Nick. Let's see if I can remember how this song went. Nick's kids want to hear this one.
Attention stop line, riding in a box from town to town. No one wants to hear about your romantic up and downs. You never guess my name. You never guess my name. You can try to trick her, riddles wise a tomfoolery. Someday she will find out all that you've been hiding so secretly. You never guess my name. You never guess my name. It's every day. All of the sorrow in my way is every day, knowing I'm finding a place that I can find when that music starts to play. Dancing all alone in your den. Here is pressed to the door. You give away the answers from within. Your name is Rumpelstiltskin. Your name is Rumpelstiltskin. Yes, every day, secret to surviving. All of the sorrow in my way is every day, knowing I'm finding a place that I can hide in when that music starts to play. I will give you some gold if you can only guess my name. I will give to you some gold if you can only guess my name. Guess my name. Yes, my name. Yes, my name. Yes, my name.
Rumpelstiltskin. My name is Rumpelstiltskin. My name is Rumpelstiltskin. All right, how you guys doing? Chris Henry's in here. Cliff, how you doing, Cliff? Nicole, you look like a new person. How you doing? Matt Braun, Mattie's in here. All right, yeah, Matt and I are still trying to get Wikipedia off their butt to launch that page we've turned in. So if anybody's got any help for helping us finish that off, by all means, contact Matt. We got all that sent in. I think we're kind of in the limbo phase where they're, I don't know what they're doing, figuring out if we're legit or not, I guess. Well, I guess we're not. All right, man. Well, I just found out recently that this is my mom's favorite song. That one of them I've written. I didn't even know that. Somebody else found out, told me. So I'm gonna play y'all one more, and I'm gonna play her favorite thing. One of them. I don't play it that often, so I hope I can remember. Thank y'all for being in here. Say, I'm a working musician. This is what I do. You don't have to tip. These are free shows. But if you want to tip, throw a nickel in the bucket. Helps me. You know, this is what I do. I ain't no rock star, man. It's, you know, if I was that, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't have to dang put the tip jar up. But, you know, I don't mind. This is what I do, you know. It's what I do. And I'm more grateful than ever since COVID about wiped it all out. So it's nice to be able to play and, you know, be inspired to write and create and do whatever you want to do. And thank you guys for listening to it, because if it wasn't for you guys, this would have ended a long, long time ago. Because rock and roll is kind of the game of youth. And all the technology and stuff like this has enabled us to stay somewhat relevant and connected to you guys, which I really am afraid it would have ended a long time ago if we didn't have it. So I'm not one to badmouth technology and the platforms and everything that's going on, because I think it's really helped an independent band like us, or truly independent. All right, let me see if I can get this song. Feeling life, the pain and the suffering, the sacrifice to bring passion to your heart. No need to create more trouble and strife, 'cause there's enough built here in life. Please don't patronize me. I'm not the man you thought I'd be. There's balance in between hope and despair. I have not seen. I have not seen. Got a big roll of keys stuffed down in my pocket. I don't know if my key fits no more. For on 10 years, been staring through the keyhole, my only end now. If you unlock the door, please
don't patronize me. I'm not the man you thought I'd be. It's the balance in between hope and despair. Have not seen, have not seen. So please don't patronize me. I'm not the man you thought I'd be. There's the balance in between hope and despair. I have not seen, have not seen. From a frozen glass, a fool gave a toast. Now his jacket is worn by a ghost. And the river of love, the cheating sun has turned stone. When I'm dead and gone, dust will cover my bones. So please don't patronize me. If I'm not the man you thought I'd be. It's the balance in between hope and despair. I have not seen, have not seen. So please don't patronize me. If I'm not the man you thought I'd be. 'Cause the balance in between hope and despair I have not seen, I have not seen. Wonderful Wednesday 7 is a wrap. Thank you dudes for being in here, and you gals and you gents and everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll keep doing these, as I'm off the road and we get a free break here and there. And I got most of my weekends are full, but Wonderful Wednesday will probably stick. And I really appreciate you guys being in here. Puddin', happy birthday. Christopher up there in Rhode Island. Come to the South, man. We'll make a Southerner out of you yet. Bruce, stay safe out there, man. Don't let anything large and that weighs 50,000 tons fall on you. Allison wants to hear Becky. Oh, Lord help us. Becky, that song ain't nothing but a mountain. Tell you what, I'll play it next time. Brian out there in Memphis. Charlie, man. I hear you, C. Brown.
except at C. Tisdale. We have to change the name of that song. Matthew Christie, Chris Lee, thank all you guys. Mark, Withless, thank you, man. Clint, Clint, we're going to be doing a house show up there in Ohio for you, man, you and your gal. So we'll see you pretty soon. Jim Ray, quick draw, Jim Ray, quick draw. I hear you, quick draw. Yeah, man. Brooks, thank you guys, man. All right, man. Clay, thank you for being in here, and I hope you like that song, man, Mile Marker 6. I think that's going to be a really good one. Myron and I got to get cranked up and finish off some recording. Carrie, Matt Braun, see all you guys. Thank you all for being in here. Hit the tip bucket if you want. Come to shows, buy some shit. We got all kinds of stuff. I got one of those Joker shirts left. Who wants it? One. Won't be making any of those for a long time, probably. They cost too dang much. Had too many colors on them. So, anyway, more new stuff coming. Keep in touch. Come see the band. You know, spread the good vibes. July 27th, Pride drops. Brand new tune, Spotify. No, 23rd. 23rd comes out. All Spotify single releases are on Fridays. Always remember that. If you have not followed the band on Spotify, do. They send out notices when all these new singles come. You won't miss a one. That's the best way to keep up with it. Apple, Google, Amazon, they all have them, but Spotify is probably the best about letting you know. Night-night. So do y'all want to hear another one? No one's leaving. I guess I can play another one if y'all want to hear another one. Totally up to you guys. What's it going to be? What's the encore going to be so you diehards who didn't leave? All right. All right. I know what I'm going to play. I got to find me a pick. Haha, Trick, I'm back. All right. Hey, man, if y'all hadn't seen that thing from Mercer University about vote for bands you want to play at the football games, and always put that thing up there so everybody can go over there and vote for Coyote and Driving and Crying. And I didn't know a whole lot of that. The only other one I even recognized on there was Tracy Bird, that country dude. But I want to play y'all another one, man. All right. So go, if Noise will put that up there. Hey, Meyer. Meyer says the song remains the same. No, won't be doing that one. So if John will put that up there, it'll take you 5 seconds to go over there and vote. Vote for us, and then maybe and we'll play one of those big home football game things at Mercer. We actually made the list, which is good. I was surprised. We usually get dissed from just about everything. Like, I can't believe like jam bands and jam bass and all those kind of places don't really follow much of our bigger shows or stuff we're doing. It's just crazy to me. But they don't a whole lot. I guess they don't like us. That's all right. All right, I'm back for an encore. So go vote for us on that thing. Noise, did you put it up there? All right, that's pretty close. Play this with my fingers. This is a tune called, it's another new song. It's called You're Free. Hey, Kelly.
Morning comes, I rise to the edge of my bed, and just like that, a million thoughts filled my empty head. Can you see a beginning? Are you blinded by the end? Trust is all you got left, and chance is your last friend. You are free. There was a time that I thought I knew who I was, and there were things that I did just because. Look around the corner, or look over your shoulder. Fire long died out, but underneath still smolders. You are free. got to put some distance between me and this place. You can't hide from the brokenness or look it in the face. It don't look a thing like what I thought it would when I was older. But you are here now, just turn those leaves over. 'Cause you are free. You are free. Free. You are free.
Y'all have a good night, man. Thanks for tuning in. Wonderful Wednesday 7 is in the books.